After we find Grease and get some needed rest, we're off onto the next part of our adventure as we begin exploring the passageways under the saloon.
Old smuggling tunnels, huh? Grease always kept a few secrets up his sleeve.
Before long, music kicks back in with another variation of the music attributed to Koboh. This time, the theme is accompanied by a marimba along with other percussion. The sound of the marimba blends subtly into the sound of water dripping within the caverns as well. Eventually, the cavern changes into a Jedi temple ruin. As we continue, we end up meeting a new droid named Z that happened to be trapped in these ruins for generations. The music becomes very light with short attacks in the horn, giving this awkward droid a very comical air. The bassoon enters next, continuing a more lighthearted feeling, and as Z falls, the bass humorously pizzicatos a descending line with the droid.
Mind if I take a look?
Well, I must admit, I am in need of repair.
But the music turns far darker and more serious as Cal asks about Tanalorr.
So Z, what's Tanalorr?
The short attacks turn into dissonant string swells like breaths and sighs.
It's home to a Jedi temple. A bastion of the Order's light on the galactic frontier. At least that's what my master hoped Tanalorr might become.
That should do it for now. Just gotta figure a way out of this place.
Well, I can help with that.
But as Z returns to her feet, clearly turned around directionally, the humorous music returns. As she gains her bearings, notice how the music becomes more settled as well. The music changes then to low drones. To me, this reflected a meditative type chant like what you might expect monks to perform, which added to the allure of this ancient Jedi temple's meditation chamber, while also creating a very creepy atmosphere. The music dramatically shifts again as Cal exits the temple right in the middle of Rambler's Reach, as it returns to something similar to the music we heard on our approach into the city originally. It continues to shift as Z recalls their last experience, and we can hear the mystery in the music as she mentions meteors in the sky.
And the sky was full of meteors. Though I have been asleep for a very long time, haven't I, Cal?
Yes.
Peaceful music plays as Cal enters the saloon again. As Cal introduces Bode Akuna to Grease, Bode's theme comes through as well.
You made it.
Good to see you, Cal.
Grease Dritus, this is Bode Akuna. He was on Coruscant.
Oh, all right. Hi, nice to meet you. Unfortunately, I don't think I have another bed available.
There's a short burst of Cal's theme next.
Humble servant to the Jedi Order.
Oh, I take it you haven't broken the news yet.
She was trapped underground.
I've never seen this design before.
As Z begins asking Cal to open the Forest Array, the music turns darker and more serious again, offering a warning.
Ordered me to open the Forest Array, but given my condition, I cannot fulfill that duty. Please. If I fail my mission, the key to Tanalorr may be lost forever.
New music has begun playing at the jukebox, and we're getting closer to being able to customize the tracks, which I'm going to post later on. But next, it was off to the Forest Array, and the music as we travel through this section of the planet was particularly mysterious and beautiful, just like the forest itself. Listen to how these chords shift to unexpected harmonies before finally giving way to a variation of Cal's theme. The music continues with clustered drones and this harp that comes through with an ascending whole tone scale as well, giving the forest a further dreamy and mysterious feeling as well.
Join the Empire, they said. See the galaxy, they said. Should have stayed back on the farm.
As we discover the beginning ruins of the facility, more clusters enter along with extended technique sounds in the strings. The massive weight of the low voices returns as we see the massive bird stuck in the strange tarry vines of this area. But what they're playing is what truly caught my attention.
I think that creature is trapped. I can't cut it free.
This is actually another variation of the theme that we heard in the opening chapter as Cal was on Coruscant. At the time, I thought it to be a theme for the new imperially ruled Coruscant. However, with hearing this on Koboh, that clearly is not the case. And while I'd love to say that this theme is for the Empire, and yes, there are Imperial troopers on this section of Koboh, the theme is actually occurring for this massive bird stuck in the vines, with no connection at all to the Empire. So perhaps then, this is simply a theme for danger throughout the game. The cue comes back other places as well, also incorporating the choir that we heard when we first saw the Abyss. The same theme, but in another variation, enters as we're ambushed by the Wampa. The entire fight is shrouded in further flurries of this theme, continuing to tie this theme now to any sense of danger. And admittedly, I probably should have been less focused on the music and more on the Wampa during this fight because this thing was no joke.
Need a stim! I need help! Up here!
And other variations of this theme also enter as we continue to near the forest array. As Cal has a flashback in order to help him tame beasts, he and Seer speak. As they do, his theme comes through in several different forms as we also get to see a little more of his darker side and frustrations coming through.
The Empire, the Haxian brood, half the galaxy wants us dead.
Yes, you can't fight your way out of some situations.
Ultimately, though, he learns from this experience and gains new abilities from it.
This must be where Centauri Kree intended to send Z. The key to Tandalore was sealed away. For centuries
And before long, we've arrived at the Forest Array Tower. A haunting solo flute line welcomes us into the upper chamber. We quickly discover the back to chamber that Dagan Gera was being held in. Mysterious music enters, full of half-step movements both up and down in the lows and in the harmony. As Cal touches the tank, he's transported to a vision of Tanalorr.
Welcome to Tanalorr.
The music shifts to something beautiful, sad, majestic, and dark all at the same time.
Beautiful. Remind me not to let you name the next world we discover.
Give it time. You didn't like me much at first either.
Jury's still out.
The battle music as Cal struggles against Dagan Gera is intense and presses forward with dark undertones.
I will not be imprisoned again. You dare stand against me?
As Cal finally knocks Dagan back and pleads to him, Cal's theme sings through.
What happened to you?
But it's quickly interrupted as Dagan takes a cheap shot on Gal. And again, the dark theme of danger cuts through as Rayvis flies in. As he leaves, we're left with several more flurries of this theme. But I'm also curious what you all think. What is this theme designed to represent exactly? Clearly not Coruscant or the Empire. Could it just be a general theme of danger? I'm breaking the game down as I play it, similar to how I would watch a weekly TV show, so there are elements that may make more sense to me as I release later videos for further missions. Tell me in the comments below what you think, and consider checking out my Patreon page using the link in the description, where you can help support this channel for as little as $1 a month, or download PDFs and MP3s of projects as I complete them, along with other perks at higher tiers. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to learn more about the music of a galaxy far, far away. And as always, may the be with you.